Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. I believe we're waiting to just confirm that all the board members are present here. All right. Let's go ahead and do a roll call. I guess, first of all, hello, everybody. I'm Kent Castleman. I'm president of the Allen County Public Library Board of Trustees. We'd like to welcome you to the special session tonight for the August 13th special session of the Board of Trustees. We're going to go ahead and begin with a roll call to make sure that we have quorum and that board members are present. Sharon, can you go ahead and facilitate that roll call, please?
Absolutely. If the board would please unmute themselves, I'm going to start with Marty Seifert,
I am here.
Jim Williams,
Present.
Gloria. We'll give Gloria a little bit more time. Ben,
Present.
Kent,
Present.
Sharon, I'm present. And how about Gloria? Has she joined us?
I don't think she's on yet.
Okay. Currently, we're
missing Paul also.
Right, Paul's gone.
Yeah, and Paul Moss, yeah.
Paul's not in.
No.
See, a phone number just popped up.
Not yet. Bear with us, everyone, as we get everybody connected here in the right Zoom place and everything, as you've all been probably accustomed to in the many meetings you've been in over the last months as we prepare for all of this.
Can the host take the sharing screen off?
Okay. Paul or Gloria, are you present yet?
They are doing anything like I was. It was trying to hunt the email link down.
Right.
That could be it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Again, for those joining us tonight, thank you for coming to this special session of the Allen County Board of Trustees meeting. We're waiting for a couple more board members to join, and we'll be able to begin the meeting shortly once we get them on the call here today.
Would it be feasible for for James Jouellette to send another invitation to both Paul and Gloria to log into this meeting? That's assuming he's around.
I'm calling Paul.
Yeah, I'm here. I'll do it. Thank you.
Good enough.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, James.
Yeah.
Paul just sent me a text and said that he can hear and see, but there's no audio for him.
I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Yeah, exit and try to come back in, Paul.
Okay, thank you. I told Paul that you're sending another link. He could see and hear, but he couldn't communicate. So, and does anybody contact Gloria?
I forwarded the link to Gloria. We'll see if she gets it.
Thank you for bearing with us, everyone, as we get everybody connected in from the board. Thank you for your patience.
There's Gloria.
Oh, good.
All right, good.
Okay, good deal. All right.
You're on mute, Gloria, just so you know.
There you go. Well,
You're hitting it twice.
okay.
There you go.
Okay, thank you, Sharon.
You're welcome.
Well, we're still waiting on Paul to get connected back again here.
There he is.
As we know.
There he is.
Okay. Paul, are you present? Paul, you are on mute. Can you please state that you are present? Oh, okay. James, can you please unmute Paul, please?
And *6 on his phone too.
He said he's trying and he can't unmute, so.
Currently, Zoom shows Paul Moss as being unmute. Thank you.
Okay, on our side, it's showing muted, so. All right. I don't know where he's at. All right. He said he's not on his phone. Okay.
I would say right now, Paul is showing up as an attendee, not a panelist. So that's why he can hear and see us, but we can't hear him.
Okay. Well, Paul said to go ahead and proceed, so we're going to go ahead and get started on that end of it, and hopefully he'll be able to join us as he gets his technology working properly. So Paul is the only one absent. Everybody else is present via the roll call. Is there a motion for the adoption of the agenda this evening?
So moved.
Seifert, I move that we adopt the agenda.
Second.
Okay, first by Marty, second by Sharon. Any discussion, changes, or additions? All those in favor will say aye, or actually we'll do a roll call vote. Yay or nay? Sharon, proceed with the vote, please.
All those in favor of adopting the agenda: Jim Williams,
Yay.
Marty,
Yay.
Ben,
Yay.
Kent,
Yay.
Gloria,
Yay.
Sharon, yay. And Paul, unfortunately, we can't hear him, so.
Right. Okay. All right, the agenda is adopted. We'll move on to personnel matters. We have several things under this evening. As you are all aware from the notice and the media and other communications that were sent out, we received a resignation notice from Greta Southard as director of the Allen County Public Library. And her last day as an employee with the organization was Monday, August 10th. And that resignation was received. Tonight, we would like to move forward with acceptance of that resignation. Is there a motion for acceptance of that resignation?
Move for the acceptance of resignation.
Second.
Okay, is there any discussion? All right, Sharon, please proceed with the roll call vote.
Roll call vote. I'll start again with Jim,
Yay.
Marty,
Yes.
Ben,
Yes.
Kent,
Yes.
Gloria,
Yes.
Sharon, yes. Mr. President, 601.
Thank you. All right, seeing that we have received that resignation, I will just say on behalf of the Board of Directors, we thank Greta for her service to the organization and wish her well in her next endeavor. And we obviously have a challenge in front of us to find the next director of the Allen County Public Library. And so we need to work on that via a search committee. And as the president of the board for committees, via the bylaws, I do have the power to appoint the board. However, I did go back to the board and have a conversation on who was willing to serve on that search committee. All board members were given the opportunity to, and the board all gave their opinion on who should lead that committee and work on that committee. The committee, as it's appointed then, will be Ben Eisbart as chair, with members James Williams and Paul Moss as members of that committee. So those three will form the search committee and will be working to get a search going on that end of it. Let's just open up a little bit on that process. Is there any discussion, Ben, on the search committee or any action that you'd like to have taken this evening for that process?
No, none is necessary at this time.
Is it our intention to use a search firm?
I haven't polled the other two members, but my sense is it makes sense. There are search firms that specialize in this field, others that don't. But we'll meet as a search firm once we find Paul somewhere out here. The three of us will meet, and we'll proceed accordingly and keep the board and the public aware.
Okay. Do you need any latitude for anything this evening on that, or do you feel like we have a board meeting, regular board meeting on August 27th that we can obviously bring anything forward for? Do you think that'll be sufficient to wait until that meeting?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you all for being willing to lead and be on that committee. I think the next thing in front of us this evening is the opportunity to name an interim director. We feel it's important to have somebody that is in an interim role as we search for the next director to just really lead the staff, lead the organization. The board feels strongly that this interim position will be a position that is merely keeping operations running smoothly and keeping things that have been priorities in front of the organization moving along as they currently are. As we've discussed this interim, we felt it was important to have somebody who knows the system. So we had many names that were offered in different ways that were brought before the board to consider on that end of it. And the discussion that we had was the importance of having an internal candidate that was already familiar with the library, fulfill that role. So we did look at some candidates that were internal, that were interested in the position, and we went forward with that. So at this time, is there a motion to put forward the name of an individual to serve as interim of the Allen County Public Library?
I motion for Denise Davis.
I would second that.
Okay, a motion by Sharon Tucker for Denise Davis to be the interim director, and a second by Ben Eisbart. Is there any discussion or questions at this time regarding the interimship? All right, hearing no discussion or questions, this time I would like to ask that Sharon proceed with the roll call vote.
Absolutely. Gloria,
Yes.
Kent,
Yes.
Marty,
Yes.
Jim,
Yes,
Paul, have you been able to join us?
He's not. He did send me a text that his vote is yes. But I don't know that I can put that in because that's probably not
Right.
allowed. So,
For the record, Ben,
Yes.
and of course, I'm a yes since it's my motion. That's a 601, Mr. Chair.
okay. Thank you very much. All right. Congratulations, Denise, on being named the interim director. We are excited to work with you moving forward in the interim here. Obviously, we don't know what that search will, the timeline of that, but we'll be working on that. We would, love an opportunity to to sit down with you next opportunity we get, Denise, and we look forward to it. So thank you for being willing to serve as interim.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Is there anyone else this evening or anybody else that wants to bring anything forward for the consideration? Any other discussion? If not, I'll take a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second,
Second,
Okay, motion by Jim and a second by Ben. Sharon, please proceed with the roll call vote.
all those, roll call for adjournment. Ben,
yes.
Marty,
Yes.
Kent,
Yes.
Gloria,
Yes.
Sharon, yes, and I believe that's everybody. Did I get you, Jim?
No, you didn't, but my.
I'm sorry.
was yes.
There we go.
All right. Motion carries. Thank you all for joining us for this special meeting this evening, and we'll join you on the join us on the 27th. I'm happy to say that in our last official board meeting, we did vote to start publishing these meetings, and so we will start recording these and making these available for the public. So please join us on the 27th for our regular scheduled time at 3 p.m. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey, I just got on. This is exciting. Yeah, I'm not gonna take the place because the host, the one that had me muted. FYI, so I'll talk to James.
All right.
Thank
Thank you, Paul.
you.
Nice cat, Dave.
Thanks. Yeah, they always got to take part of something, you know.